Please welcome Corvette racing champion Ron Fellows. Ron, great to see you, buddy. Great to see you. Ron, welcome to SEMA.
Thank you for having me.
And this guy's had an amazing career. 25 wins, 3 drivers' championships with the American Le Mans Series with Corvette Racing. He's won the biggest races, including the Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona, not only in the class, but that year in 01, didn't you guys win overall?
Wearing the watch.
Oh, wearing the watch, all right. Hey, let's make a deal afterwards. But think about that. One is class,
know what it
one
cost
overall.
Chevrolet for this watch.
That's right, okay. That's a good point. Plus, he's won the 12 Hours of Sebring and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. How many times?
Twice, yes.
Twice, and the first couple times.
Yeah, the first, we got the firsts, yes.
First and the second for Corvette Racing when we entered as a factory team. So Ron's now the force behind the Ron Fellows Performance Driving School at Spring Mountain. That's the official driving school of Corvette. And he's a partner at the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park outside of Toronto. Ron, you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
You retire and you're busier than when you raced.
Yeah, well, it's been, we've got, this is actually 20 years this year I've been with Chevrolet. And certainly the best years were being part of the Corvette racing program from its inception. And the performance driving school with Corvette was just a natural extension. So we're really enjoying it and staying very busy.
I know, I can tell. Well, Ron was a natural to work with our engineers on a special car that we want to show you right now. Let's roll the video. Well, this is the Stingray Track Day, and this is our Director of Performance Variants and Parts, Mark Dickens. Mark, welcome. How you doing, buddy?
Thanks, Jim.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you,
Good
Ryan.
to see you. Well, last year at SEMA, Mark Dickens introduced over a dozen Z06 high-performance parts concepts. They were designed for use on our Corvette Stingray. After the show, these two guys got started talking. Ron, tell us about that discussion you had with Mark.
Yeah, it was basically, taking a Z51, but what do we got to do to the platform? What do we got to do to the stopping power, cornering stability, dealing with the Nevada heat, in excess of 100-degree ambient temperature, and have this thing be on slicks.
So be on racing slicks, have a guy like Ron Fellows, a champion driver running 10/10ths, and really delivering fast lap times. And so, Mark, did you take that challenge? The Corvette, you took this challenge right on.
We sure did, and it was great because the Corvette concept parts that we showed here at SEMA last year was the foundation for what Ron had asked for. So he wanted a Stingray Z51 that was capable of running 10/10ths on a racing slicks on a very hot Nevada summer day. And I tell you, it's been a collaborative effort.
Well, to build a good race car that will work with the Michelin race slicks, you guys focus on cooling, focus on aerodynamics, handling, and braking. So let's bring the boards out. Guys, bring them on out. Mark, I want you to walk us through these parts. So just roll them up here, guys. And let's take us through what you did in each of these categories, and we'll flip these boards around a little bit as well.
Sure, Jim. The first thing we had to do is address cooling. We had to get as much air under the hood as we possibly could to reduce powertrain temperatures. We did this with the Z06 grill, which flows 17% more air through, dropping coolant and water and oil temps by 10 degrees. Let's go ahead and turn this around, guys. Yep. So after that, we backed this up with a Z06 radiator fan that's 600 watts, plug and play. Then the guys came up with a really neat idea. Once the water goes to the engine block and the oil cooler, it's pretty warm. So we run that water through an auxiliary water cooler that drops the water temps by another 14 degrees and takes the oil temps down with it. And then beyond that, the Z51 has a trans-cooler. We reach up and pull down the Z06 rear quarter vents, which flow 25% more air to the trans-cooler, as well as a 65% larger trans-cooler.
Okay.
All this works. Ron tested the car. He tested in ambient temperatures of 102 degrees, and it didn't overheat.
Okay. What about the suspension pieces?
Well, the suspension we pulled down from actually had developed for our SECA Touring 1 package, which has lower control arms with up to 500% stiffer bushings, front and rear stabilizer bars, 40% roll resistance improvement in the front, 20% in the rear, as well as track-tuned dampers. And these dampers are tuned for racing tires. Let's go ahead and turn this around, guys. We also reached up to the Z06 and improved the braking as well. We grabbed the Z06 monoblock 6-piston Brembo calipers with the 370 millimeter 2-piece vented and slotted rotors, as well as the rear calipers, which are 4-piston vented and slotted rotors as well, with a 365 millimeter diameter.
Mark, I think you know your stuff. That's what I've just determined. These parts are already engineered and validated for the Z06, so Mark and his team knew they'd fit and perform well on the Stingray Z51, improve the durability and performance of the Stingray. It's being tracked like a guy like Ron Fellows. So Ron, you helped us tune the car. Mark and his team took the car out to our Milford Road course. You took it out here to Spring Mountain.
Yes, we did.
What was it like? I think you brought a video.
Yes, well, let's run the video. No, it was great fun to drive, and it was really enjoyable to work with Mark and his team to develop the car. And we had multiple tests in Spring Mountain. As Mark mentioned, the last test was in 102 degrees heat, and I did multiple tanks of fuel. And again, it was just great fun to get the car to evolve from that Z51 package on the slicks, and in the end, it was substantially quicker. And I'll tell you what, just huge fun to drive.
That's great. In fact, about 4 seconds quicker than our standard Stingray Z51.
Correct.
So that's great, and I appreciate the work you guys did together. What's next for the track day car?
Well, we liked it so much, and with the huge popularity of the 7th generation Corvette, and some of the demand and interest from owners, and also at Spring Mountain from the membership at the country club, we are going to do a series. So the Michelin Corvette Challenge begins in February of next year, and it's an entry level.
Hey, that's great news.
Yep.
I love it. You guys gonna reveal that thing?
Yeah. Let me get to work.
You get to work. We got to put him back to work. He's not busy enough. Let's see what it looks like. There it is. All right, congratulations, Ron.